Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Isn't it great after raping your date, dragging her body back home? I first heard that little ditty when I was a teenager back in the 60s. It was considered funny. And in fact, it's not that long that rape jokes have become controversial, that comics have had to think twice before touching on that subject. But society still doesn't seem to have progressed even as far as comedians have. They don't seem to realize that rape is not only a serious subject, it's a serious problem. Maybe comedians have backed off, but it was only a few years ago that the Republican Party was talking about legitimate rape and trying to pass laws that would redefine rape in a way that was more friendly to rapists. And that party now controls both houses of Congress. Does anybody seriously believe that they've changed their minds about their views of rape? If a young woman is raped in a college, the college often tries to cover it up. If a woman is raped in the military, they cover it up and will often penalize the woman for coming forward. And if a rape case gets into the courts, every aspect of a woman's personal life is fair game for the defense, no matter how irrelevant it might be. And yet the first question that is asked of a woman if she doesn't come forward right away is, why didn't you speak up immediately? Maybe because she didn't want to be raped again by the system. A woman has to be either a saint or a nun in order to avoid being raked over the coals by a defense lawyer. Seems to me it shouldn't matter how many men a woman may have been with. The only thing that matters is that particular incident and whether it was consensual or not. And judges should be very strict with defense lawyers if they want to pursue that tack. And even if a guilty verdict is reached, we've had incidents in the past few years where even after the guilty verdict was reached, judges have been incredibly lenient with the rapist, even in the case of a teacher who raped a 14-year-old girl. And the courts have even allowed rapists to have parental rights if a child is born out of that rape. Yes, women have come a long way in our society, but in the area of rape, we still have a long, long way to go. Thanks for listening.